Well, I want to sort of explain a little bit about myself and about our company that we have. First of all, I mean, we're here in wonderful Taiwan. I imagine there's a lot of people that have never been in Taiwan, and a lot of people sort of confuse Taiwan with Thailand. And I've been living here for 10 years, and I've studied a lot about Taiwan, and I must say that this is a very, very amazing country. It has over 7,000 years of history. And today we're in a park about 5 minutes from my place, and it's a beautiful mountain park called Hutu Mountain Park. And this is a park where we have a famous leader called Chiang Kai-shek, and he came over here, and the history talks about China and Taiwan's history, very important history. But I'm not here to talk so much about that. I'm here to talk about our company, our company, and what we do. So, what we do is we use our company sort of like to help people use Taiwan as a safe haven. And what we mean by that, I'm going to give you an example. And this has happened many times before. It's happened in Argentina 2 times in the 1970s. It's happened in countries in Africa. It's happened in Russia. It's happened in many, many countries where there's been problems, whether it's been an economic collapse, where the dollar just sort of like implodes and explodes, or possibly war. And what our company does is it sort of creates a safe haven for people to sort of leave their country for some of these reasons, where they feel that maybe their country's not safe. Like I said, there's social unrest, there's war. Nobody wants to have a family and taking care of a family in a country where there's a war and maybe losing one of their children. All right, so again, our company sort of like tries to help these people that have these kinds of problems. And what I'm going to do is I want to use an example, and it's just an example, like I said, and it's happened in many countries before, is I'm going to talk about World War II in Germany. And as everyone knows, in World War II, the Germans sort of collapsed. They lost the war from the Allies on one side and the Russians from the other. And, the German mark completely collapsed. And apparently, many Germans, wealthy Germans and just other German families, they sort of knew about this. They sort of speculated that Germany was going to crash. They were going to go through big problems. And these people, they decided maybe about 5 years before this actually happened, they decided to take all of their assets, they decided to take their family and move them right out of Germany. And what they did was they moved, for example, many of them moved to South America. They moved to like Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay, Chile, and just many other South American countries. And so what they did is they brought their family over there, they brought their wealth there, and what they did is they stayed there for maybe about 10 years until after Germany had collapsed, and then the economy of Germany started to pick up, and then they moved right back from South America to Germany. Why? Because, well, they loved Germany. They never did want to leave Germany, but they felt they had to for obvious reasons, and they only wanted to stay in South America long enough until Germany got back on its feet, and then they moved back, which most of them did. So that's an example of what our company does. It helps people that's having problems in other countries. It helps them bring their family, bring their assets into a very safe country. And if people do research on Taiwan, they're going to find that if you add all the advantages and disadvantages, you're going to find that Taiwan is probably one of the top 5 safest countries in the world. So our company helps people make this happen, setting up a foreign business, investing with our Taiwanese business, allowing 3 options, bring you over here as long as you want, allow you all the amenities of Taiwan, and after a certain period of time, it allows you to take all of the money and your family and move back to your country. So that's the main thing that our company does. The other thing our company does is we have a section on our website, and it's called plugin section. And this plugin section is a very interesting section because what it does, it shares information, to people around the world that are sort of like waking up and realizing that the world we live in is sort of like we're going through some real difficult times, and everyone knows it's awake, knows that the U.S. is having problems. Many people figure the U.S. dollar is going to collapse. They figure the euro might even collapse. The Japanese yen, the British pound. We're seeing in Europe all of these countries like Greece, Italy, Spain, France. All of these countries are having huge problems. Many of the people in these countries are pulling their money out of the bank. They're trying to find ways to get out. Unemployment is extremely high, so there's lots of social unrest, and we believe that this isn't going to stop. We believe that this is going to continue on. So also there's many wars that are going on. America and NATO right now are in Syria. We feel that this could turn into possibly a World War III. We don't know, we hope not, but we know Libya, Afghanistan, Iraq, America is in over 70 countries fighting wars directly or indirectly, throwing governments over. So we do not see this stopping anytime soon. What we've decided to do is we've set up a section in our website to share real valuable information. We've got a section that's geopolitical, that talks about world events that are happening in the world. We've got a section called Economy, which is very informative, and it talks about what's going on in the world or what's not going on. And we also have an ecology section. Now, in these sections that we have in the plugin, we have a page that is like a portal, and each one of these pages have some of the best websites in the world that we feel that are on these different categories. Like we have 10 websites that are talk about economy, 10 websites that talk about geopolitical realities, and also ecology. So these websites allow people to go in, get the information they want. Also, each one of these sections is linked to a Facebook page. So the websites that are listed that you can check on your own are also linked to our Facebook feeds, and what we do is we pick out some of the most informative articles and we share those on our feeds. Then you can go with your Facebook and link with our Facebooks on these different feeds, and you can see this valuable information. Also, you can take it down and you can share it with other people, or you can add comments and add things to our Facebook so we can share the information to help people help themselves. Also in this section, we are presently building a Facebook portal in Chinese for some of our Chinese friends here, or Asian friends here in Taiwan, and it allows them to get real news, sort of to help people sort of make decisions about what possibly can be happening in the future. So, as I mentioned, please, we ask people to go take a look on our website, whether it be to move to Taiwan and use it as a safe haven, or just to use it as an information site to help you sort of see what's sort of happening in this global little community called our planet. So please feel free. Also, if you have any questions, we can be reached at investformosa@gmail.com, or like I said, you can just leave message there on our site, and of course we will return whatever questions you have.